Welcome back to third period action here from the John Rhodes Arena in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. My name's Tony Bonifero. Alongside me, as usual, Jim Monaco and Phil Bambaco. We got a 2-2 tie here with 14:40 to go in the third period of play. Jim, do you have any predictions for the third period here based on what we've seen?
I think we're going to see another good even period. Hopefully it's a good goal that decides this game and not a lucky bounce, but we'll see.
Bourassa grinding along the boards there with number 11, Austin Mortimer. Shots on goal so far in this game. Pretty even game. We have a 2-2 score, and we have 14 shots apiece. So overall, it's been an extremely evenly matched hockey game, with both teams dominating in different spurts and different aspects of the game. So overall, it's been a great game for both teams.
The short bench to CASS will appreciate the break, I think, is a big thing here.
Yeah, no question there. Puck's dumped down, icing's waved off. Caden King picks up the puck behind Greco. King tries to clear, unable to do so. It's kept in there by Demers. Demers with a nice shot, saved by Greco. Puck's loose in the corner, and it's picked up by Rainville. Rainville has it. Rainville tries to make a play there, but it's kept in at the line by Samir. Nice work by Samir, and here comes Smith. Smith. No. Smith had the puck there, yeah. And nice work by Smith in the corner. Smith falls, and it's taken by Demers, and here comes Rainville. 2-on-1. Rainville with a shot off the post. He had Lacroix coming in on the backside there. Nice work by the defenseman to take away the pass. And it's taken now back. It's back on the stick of Rainville, and now it's on the stick of Lacroix. Back to Demers. Demers has it. Demers dumps it in. That's a great shift for that Lacroix, Rainville, and Demers line, as two of the three go off on a change, and Smith has it now. Smith puts it up the boards, and he's ready for a change. It's picked up there by Trache. Trache has it. Trache. Up now onto the stick of Langlois. Langlois leaves it there for Polgwin. Polgwin dumps it in deep. King tries to put it up high. You know, Jim, we've seen that a lot so far here today. It's quite, the first two games that both these teams played was at the GFL Memorial Gardens, where the glass is a little bit higher.
Yeah.
And we've seen teams try and use the glass here, but the glass is a lot shorter here.
Yeah, that's a good observation.
Puck goes chipped along the boards. Nice play there. Yeah,
yeah,
nice set play. It's a race for it.
You can't get
that. You know what? They did it right. Cade Mortimer is one of the fastest skaters out there. And he just missed connecting on that pass. Peligwin up in the face-off circle here for the Eagles. And the puck is won. Here comes Abelson. Abelson takes the zone. Abelson with a shot. Oh, off the stick there of Brunet. And Bernard had to be sharp. So 12:01 to go. Back and forth action here, Jim, in the third period.
Yeah, it's been a really good game. It's hard to make a prediction on how this is going to finish. It's been really entertaining.
Puck goes along the boards. It's chipped up there by Frappier. Kept in at the line. It's in the corner now. Chipped up along the boards. Battle for it there. And it's cleared by the Eagles. Here come the Eagles. Shot on goal there. Doesn't make it all the way to the net. Jutras unable to keep it in, and there's a race for it. Good work by Mortimer. Jutras wins the battle. Langlois turns the puck over there almost. Battle for it at the line. Mortimer, great work there by number 11. Austin Mortimer, hard shot. Doesn't quite make it through. King fails on it. Fans on the shot, sorry. There's a battle for it there along the boards. Shot there, stopped by the defenseman. And Polgwin just happy to dump the puck out. This is the best 2-minute span I've seen CASS so far here today, Jim.
I I said it all along. I think CASS is really such a momentum team. When they're going good, they're a really good team. When they're not, they're not. I mean, this is just that simple. I don't know. So I think in that regard, the next goal is going to be really big, right? I mean, obviously it's too late in the game. Big goal is big anyway. Next goal is big anyways. But the way CASS plays, if they can get that next goal, they got a good chance to win this.
Yeah, I haven't seen a team all season long that rides momentum like CASS does. You're right, Jim. I mean, if things are going their way, they're tough to play against. But if it's not, it's they're a little bit easier to play against sometimes. So
I don't know if it's because of the short bench or what it is, but I don't know.
Yeah,
it's definitely a fact, though.
Ooh, big hit there, almost by King. Puck's cleared, and here comes Smith and King racing for it. King into the corner. King centers it in front. Smith just unable to get a stick on that. Wildman now dumps it into the corner. Pernis tries to make a play, but it's taken there by the Eagles, and here comes Mundy. Mundy with it. Into the CASS zone. Nice play by Wildman. Oh, hard shot there, but Greco makes no mistake. This line, again, of I think it's Mundy, Bourassa, and I'm not sure who the other one is, the other winger is, but, they have two really strong lines, this Horizon team. So, they could play with anyone, these two lines, as long as they're fresh. And here comes Abelson for CASS. Abelson puts it up onto the stick of Osborne. Osborne and Brunet battle for it down in the corner. Tough to see from this angle, but it was cleared by the Eagles. Rainville has the puck on his stick, and that's always dangerous. And Rainville still has it, and this is why it's dangerous. Rainville takes the zone. Oh, great work there by the defense of CASS. But Demers now has it. Demers centers it in front. The puck sits there. Greco. What a save by Tyler Greco with two Eagles right on the doorstep.
Yeah, Greco gave him nothing to shoot at there, and he just ended up firing kind of a weak shot there and turned aside and covered up, and 9:07 left now. Time ticking away, Bon. We're getting a little some anxious moments soon.
Yeah, 9:07 to go, like you said, and both goaltenders have been sharp here early in the third, although one could argue that Greco's been a little bit sharper just because I don't think Bernard has had much action in this period. I mean, CASS has been down there quite a bit, but they've had a ton of momentum and a ton of pressure. But Phil, do they have any shots on goal this period? Yeah, the CASS Huskies only with one registered shot on goal, even though offensive zone time of possession, would probably favor CASS in this third period. King has it. King puts the puck up the boards. Onto the stick now of Osborne. Osborne. Cross ice pass to Mortimer. Mortimer with a shot there. Nice save by Bernard. From the point, it's taken there by Brunet. Brunet just lifts it out of the zone, and it's taken there by Mason Mortimer. Mason over to Caden King. Puck jumps over the stick of the Horizon player, Bourassa. And here come the Huskies. Mortimer with it. Mortimer into the zone. Tries to center it, but nobody there. It's cleared out of harm's way. Mason Mortimer battles for it along the boards and is taken by Peliguin. Peliguin takes the zone. Peliguin tries to get a puck on net there. Good defensive work. But he finds the puck on his stick again. Oh, Bourassa with a big shot. Doesn't miss by much. Samir tries to make something happen. CASS just tries to clear the zone here. Big hit at the blue line. And here come the CASS Huskies, 2-on-1. Pernis with it. Pernis with a shot. Nice save by Bernard.
Yeah, he tried to go 5-hole there. He just got it up a little bit high. Oh, we got a trip here. Looks like we got a trip here, and CASS Huskies are going to be going to the box.
Well, Jim, I've just been, typical hockey here at Sault Ste. Marie. There's been conflicting reports on what the overtime policy actually is now. So
there's no overtime.
Now
right?
we're being told that there is no overtime.
Yeah.
And that the Eagles, sorry, who would get in? The Eagles would get in? The Eagles would get in. Apparently the Eagles would get in on goals for and against. So that was a 2-minute head contact penalty here by the
called tripping. It was a trip.
Did they?
Yeah, it was a trip. Yeah.
Puck comes to the point. Regardless, man advantage here. Shot on goal, doesn't miss by much, and the puck comes up along the boards. Behind the net it goes. Picked up there by Mundy. Now to the point. Oh, what a play by Brunet. And the puck just sits there. Oh, off the post. Oh, the Eagles had an open net and they fire it off the post. 1:12 to go in the man advantage here. 6:30 to go in the third period of play. We have a tie hockey game. Oh. And the puck's cleared again by CASS. Mundy took a slap shot there right off the shin guard. So he's going off. No worse for wear. But here comes Demers. Demers, hard shot there. Greco makes the save with 44 seconds to go in the third period of play. In the power play. That's right. 6:07 to go in the third. So, yeah, like I said, we were just told that again, it might change before the end of the game, but that the Eagles would get in based on goals for and against differential if this game was to finish in a tie. As the CASS Huskies clear the zone.
I think we're going to get a goal before the end of regulation. I'm going to go on a limb here. Yeah.
Okay. Demers with it. Demers comes in. Rainville has the puck. Rainville. He sets up. Goes to the point. It's at the point. Dumps behind the net. Battle for it there. Trache keeps it in. Mortimer battles for it. Mortimer backhand. Oh, kept in. What a play by Rainville to keep that puck in. Rainville onto the stick. The penalty's over. We're back to even strength. Abelson just jumps right back in the play. And that's a huge kill for the CASS Huskies right here. Abelson racing Lebois for it. Lebois puts it behind the net. Osborne tries to dump it into the zone. You got 5 Eagles players all bunched together here, and here comes Lebeau with a shot. Nice save there by Greco. And the puck's cleared. We're going to have an icing call with 4:46 to go in the third period of play.
Well, I mean, we're still discussing the overtime situation. My take on it is that it's a regular round robin game, so I don't think they'd play overtime unless they designated it a semifinal before the game, which kind of doesn't make sense because it really is just a semifinal game, a round robin game, and there was not overtime in those games.
Here come the CASS Huskies.
I'm wrong a lot.
Smith with it. Smith with a nice move. Backhand. Puck sits in front of the net. It's loose. And it's covered up by Bernard. You know what, Jim? You talked you'd like to see a goal here before the end of the game. Or you think there's going to be... I would like to see a goal. And it doesn't matter which team scores. I would just hate to see a team get in, based on goals for and against. You'd like to see a team win their way into the finals.
Yeah. I mean, we continue to talk about a topic that we really don't know anything about. So we do that all the time, though. So...
Here comes Peliguin. Oh, what a nice defensive play. Unbelievable effort there. I couldn't see who that was. It might have been Caden King. No, sorry, that was number 10. Oh, big cross check there.
I'm surprised there's no boarding call there.
Sorry, that was Seamus Gregory with an unbelievable play to keep this game 0-0. Puck goes behind the net. It's on the stick now of the CASS Huskies, who just seem happy just to clear the zone. Brunet takes it there, and here comes Mac Abelson. Abelson, who can shoot that puck. Abelson with a nice move. Abelson circles. Abelson centers it in front. Nobody there. Osborne now with it. 3:25 remaining here in the third period. Puck's kept in. Oh, and finally cleared. Great second effort there by Langlois. And Bourassa just dumps it in. Peliguin races for it with Abelson. Bourassa tries to center it in front. Nobody there, but here comes the... What a shot. He can shoot the puck. There's some cannons on this team. CASS now just happy to ice the puck. And it's, you know, CASS came out and dominated the first 6 or 7 minutes, but it's been all Huskies since then.
All Eagles.
Or Eagles, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. 3:02 remaining. You know, anything can happen. Like I said earlier, let's hope it's a good goal that decides this game.
Shot there by Samir. Oh, the puck's knocked down. Nice work at the line by Mortimer, but got to give the Eagles a lot of credit there for keeping the puck down low. Battle for it along the boards. It's taken there by the Eagles. Bourassa in the corner. Puts it behind the net. Onto the stick of Moore. Back to the point. LeBou with a shot. Oh, that had the corner pick. Greco had to be sharp there. Mortimer. Kane Mortimer has the puck on his stick. Looks to clear the zone with 2:25 remaining in the third period of play. We have a 2-2 hockey game. Caden King. Up to Mortimer. Mortimer just chips it into the offensive zone. Nice work by Samir there. And we're going to have an icing call with 2:02 to go in the third period, Jim.
Yeah, it's a really interesting right now. Like you said, with us not knowing what happens in the with the tie situation, CASS is calling a timeout right now. I'm sure the CASS coaches know the situation, though, so they'll coach accordingly.
Yeah, you wonder if they're going to look at pulling their goalie potentially, Jim? If there's
if that's for sure the rule, they'll know.
Yeah, they'll know.
The CASS coaches will have done their due diligence, and they'll know.
Yeah, it's been a terrific hockey game, though. Back and forth action with both teams dominating at different times of the game. But like we talked about with CASS, the momentum, it seems like around right as soon as the Eagles got that power play, that all momentum swung into the favor of Horizon, and CASS has been unable to find it back. So they're going to need a spark here with 2:02 to go in the third period of play to try and regain that momentum here at the end of the game.
Yeah, I think the timeout's a good call here. Get their guys, you know, drop a little bit of a play and get their best players fresh for the last little stretch here and go from there. I think CASS is going to score. Yeah. Sorry, Sudbury fans, but I just got this feeling.
Caden King's had a quiet tournament, so you wonder if this is his time to really shine here. And puck comes around. Horizon takes it. It's chipped into the zone by Demers. King puts it behind the net. And out comes Horizon. You know, we talk a lot about Andrew Demers. I don't think he was present. I really don't think he was at the first game against St. Mary's. And he's a difference maker. And here comes CASS. Oh, he's a real difference maker for the Huskies.
So CASS has pulled their goalie,
yeah,
so that answers that question.
Yeah, and unfortunate bounce there for Horizon. And with 1:21 to go in the third period of play.
Yeah, so CASS obviously in a situation that they knew they had to win the game. They had done their due diligence. They knew they had to win. A tie, they'd be eliminated. They pulled their goalie. And just a bad bounce. As soon as Greco goes to the bench, puck goes in the net. 3-2 for Horizon.
But as I was saying about Demers, again, you know, we're going to have a rematch in the finals here. This score remains the same between Horizon and the Eagles. And like I said, Demers wasn't at that first Mary's game. So I think he's a difference maker for this team. And I think he adds a lot more skill, you know, to Horizon. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be a great hockey game tonight.
Well, we still have 1:13 left for CASS to try to get a couple of goals. That's a problem, though. They need 2. So
exactly.
I'm surprised Greco's in net right now, actually.
Caden King is hanging out down here on the near side. King pokes it forward. Osborne with a shot. Save. Osborne again. Nice save again. Man, Bernard has been on fire the last couple games. And Greco is out of the net again. Abelson picks it up. Abelson headmans it up to Pernis. It's fired behind the net. Osborne, there was nobody there. Abelson picks it up with 41 seconds to go here. He leaves it for King. King puts it up. It's taken there by Horizon, and Horizon will just shoot it wide. It's picked up by Frappier. Frappier puts it behind the corner now. Puts it behind the net, sorry. Bourvissaw with a shot on goal. Puck sits in front, and Frappier makes no mistake. Puts it home with 15 seconds to go. And that should do it.
A little bit of an unfortunate ending for the CASS Huskies. They had a good season, and, they got to get into a funny situation where they got to pull their goalie in, and now it's 4-2. So two empty netters, a little odd.
No question. Two empty netters. There's nothing they could do. I hate to talk about what could have been, but if Cass had Clark and Schoen in the lineup here tonight, I think it'd be a different game for Cass. They would have a couple extra bodies. So, but regardless, terrific season here for the Cass Huskies. Great to see them back in this high school loop and competing hard.
And hats off to Horizon. They're a good hockey team. They're going to give St. Mary's a good go tonight, no doubt about it. Blake Bernard's been fantastic the last couple of games, so we'll see how. I'm sure he'll get the call today.
So with that will do it for the
we gotta go players of the game here, Bono.
Last game here for both these teams in the regular season. Yeah, Jim, sorry, or in the NOSSA playdowns. So Jim, player of the games.
I'm going to go with Blake Bernard for Horizon. I want to say Ben Lacroix, but I'm going to go Blake Bernard. And then I'm going to go Nick Pernis.
Oh, geez. All right, you know what? I've gone with Kane Mortimer in every game, so I'm going to go with number 5 for the Huskies, Kane Mortimer. I think he deserves it. He's had an outstanding playoff.
I was going Ben Lacroix the whole time, and then I switched to Bernard, so let's see there.
I'm going to go with Demers.
Our cameraman, Dylan Monaco, said pick that one. He said
I'm going to go Demers.
And he was solid. That's a good pick. Yeah.
Two big defensemen who definitely deserve it, so congratulations to both teams.
Horizon, as you will move on to the championship game tonight here at 7 p.m. Congratulations.
On behalf of Jim Monaco, Phil Bombaco, our stats guy, Dylan Monaco, our cameraman, and Jay Houselander on the camera and internet and everything else, we'd like to thank you for tuning in here to Sioux Sports, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes' time with Confederation versus St. Mary's. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the John Road Center for our next game on the Game Day Sports Network. You're listening to NOSSA Hockey. I'm Phil Bombaco here with Jim Monaco, and we're about to watch the Central Algoma Secondary School Huskies versus the Horizon Eagles out of Sudbury. Jim, your thoughts on the game?
Obviously it's a big game. It's a NOSSA semifinal. The winner will advance to play St. Mary's in the finals. Both teams a 1-1 record. We've seen good and bad from both teams. So I thought Cass last night was a little bit flat against St. Mary's, and I thought in the morning game against Confederation they played really well. So we'll see what they come with today.
Any concerns with the number of goals scored by Cass so far in this tournament?
I think Cass, the biggest problem for them right now is their short bodies, right? They got a couple suspensions in game one, and those guys aren't back. I think they'll get one of the bodies back for the finals if if they do win today. That's the biggest problem, I think, for CASS. CASS's top end talent is as good as anybody's, and they got to use that today. They're playing a really skilled team. Horizon has got a lot of skill. They're led by guys like Eric Borisov has been excellent. Caleb Rainville's got super speed, and if he gets some space, he's going to create some trouble. And those are the big guns. Ben Lacroix has got 2 goals and assists already in this tournament. So those are the guys that are going to carry them. They're a skilled team. They're not a super physical team, but nor is CASS. So I expect a good game and a good display of skill today. I think a key factor is going to be getting traffic in front of Tyler Greco. Greco's one of the best goalies in this tournament, and he can win a game by himself. And I think Greco, last night Greco was really hot early against St. Mary's. I think you were a little bit late into the game last night, Phil. He was super hot early, and I got a little bit of a fluky goal. It hit off his blocker and hit off Josh Gavey's chest and went in the net. And it kind of the team kind of fell apart after that. But he was poised to steal the game for CASS. He was on fire early, and he's got that capability. So, Horizon's going to have to get bodies in front of Greco and go from there. But CASS got to come out strong early, especially with the short bench, and see how that goes.
I think it'll be a pretty equal tilt. You look at the talent of both teams, and I recognize from having a son at this age group, I recognize kids that I've seen at tournaments on both teams. So I'm looking for a pretty equal battle. Honestly,
having seen Horizon twice, they got a lot of skill, and they're like the guys I mentioned, Borisuk, Rainville. They've been as good as anybody in this tournament, and they're really skilled players. So we'll see what happens here.
Here we go, folks. Rising clears it through the neutral zone. Men at the blue line, he gets it dumped in. CASS rings it around on the half boards. Stopped by Horizon, tries to keep it in. Puck is end up chipped out. Small battle in the neutral zone, and Horizon takes it in. Looks like Langlois. He takes it in deep, looking for an outlet pass. Feeds it to Polkwe, and his shot just goes off the blocker of Ty Greco. CASS breaks out. Tyrell Smith with the puck. Smith feeds it back to Mac Abelson. Abelson all the way up to clear the zone. Tyrell Smith picks up the puck. Tries to feed it across into the center. It's picked off by the Eagles. And they'll clear the puck. Puck's bobbled in the neutral zone by the Eagles. Taken in by Spencer Osborne. Osborne gets it to middle. Nice little save by Bernard. Little tentative to start.
Yeah, that's a guy that's been playing really well for CASS. Is number 19, Spencer Osborne. I mentioned yesterday, and he won player of the game last night against St. Mary's. Osborne, Nick Pernis. I kind of call him the supporting cast for CASS, as they got the the big guns, Abelson and King and guys like that.
Pernis take the face off, but it's picked off by the Eagles right away. Looks like number 12, Mundi, takes a shot wide, high over the net. Puck comes around on the boards. Back down low. Looks like it's cleared out by Abelson. And Brunet will have it for the Eagles. Brunet missed by his partner, Lebois. Small battle along the boards, picked up by Osborne. Osborne tries to cut to the middle, loses the puck. Tries to get it back to defense, but the Eagles take control of the puck. Number 9, Barassa, takes it behind Greco. Still controls the puck. Feeds it to his defense. Defenseman gets it in down low to Mundi. Mundi leaves it. Barassa hitting the corner. Comes back out. And Osborne breaks out. Osborne dumps it in. And it goes behind the Horizon goalie. Mundi puts it up to the boards, picked off by, looks like Mackenzie Abelson. He takes a shot. Easy blocker save. Back out, and Horizon's trying to clear it out again. Lacroix has a little break. Nice save by Greco. Sharp angle shot. Lacroix again. Clark has the puck. Ends up being picked off. Defense bobble it at the line, and here comes CASS. Nice play. Puck goes back and forth a bit. Ends up on a stick of Mortimer. He takes a shot. Goes off the glass.
Phil, I always tell Bono, if you're not sure who has the puck for Cass, just say Mortimer. So you got a better chance.
There's two brothers and a cousin.
Yeah. So
one time they had the whole lineup when I announced one game. It was perfect.
They got a Mortimer from Mortimer and Mortimer goal yesterday too. So
here come the Eagles. They do a regroup. Try to get to the neutral zone. They're going to try it again. Cleared up. McKenzie tries to feed it across. A little bit too hard of a pass. Cass is going to make a wholesale line change. Puck goes off the net.
So we went a long time without a whistle there. Pretty fast pace of the game, eh, Phil? I'm impressed.
It's back and forth quite a bit.
Yeah, it seems a little faster than a lot of the games we saw yesterday. I don't know if it's the arena or the big stakes of the game, but
the teams
want
to get that first goal.
Good game so far. Nice,
right
clean
back
game.
To the point. Looks like Caden King with the shot just misses the net. Picked off on the boards by Frappier. He gets it back out, but Kinger stops it. Small battle for the puck. Goes about down in the corner. Looks like Mundi. Got a battle. Goes right in behind Bernard. He's having none of it, and he's going to stop the play.
Yeah, Blake Bernard in net for the Horizon Eagles. He was really solid last night against Confederate. I thought he was the difference in the game. Even though the game was a high-scoring affair, he was really, really good. So, see how he plays today. Comes back to the point. Cass takes a shot. The Eagles pick it up on the half-boards. Blocked by Cass, gets back to the point. And Langlois Blake's out for the Eagles. He's got a man with him, but he has the pass. Goes off the side of the net. Gets down low. Polquin with the puck. Feeds out front. Another save. And Cass eventually clears the puck. Polquin again. He circles around. Gets the puck in. Goes after his own play. Stopped by King. Polquin regains the puck. Gets it back to his defenseman. Jutra with the shot goes wide of the net. And Cass picks it up and breaks out. There is a lot of flow, but it is going back and forth. Kind of hard to. Yeah, it's very even.
Mackenzie Abelson takes it in deep for the Huskies. They still have it down low. Comes back out to the point. Blocked by the Eagles. And out comes Brunet. Brunet's got one man with him. Takes a shot. Off the crossbar. And out of play. Oh, he really wired that one. They had a 2-on-1. The defender took the pass away, and he walked in to shoot it, and Bryce Brunet really fired it, and it ended up hitting off the crossbar. I don't know if Greco got a piece of it. It looked like he might have got a little piece of it before it hit the crossbar, but excellent shot. And nothing, 9:43 left in the first period here. Face off right in front of us. Looks like Barassa for the Eagles. Face off won by the Huskies. And it's cleared out. Huskies break out. Looks like Austin Mortimer with the shot, and it goes off the net. Once again today for the CASS Huskies, number 10 is not Michael Clark. He's suspended, so it's Seamus Gregory, who's normally the backup goalie, but he broke his arm, so he comes back. But Seamus has played forward in defense throughout his life and goalie, so it's not a stretch. And he played really well last night, actually. That's all about filling in. They're Clark and Shaw went out with the suspensions from the Confederation game, I believe. Right? But I believe Clark will be back if they win today. We got penalties coming. Cody Lozon. He took his player into the boards hard, and he's going to go to the box for 2 or less. Yeah, both teams will like to get their power play opportunities. There's a lot of skill on each team, as I mentioned before the game, and CASS has a lot of top-end skill to click on the power play. So this is a big opportunity for them with 9:18 left in the first period. First power play of the game. Our power play sponsor is is Wendy's restaurant, and Phil doesn't eat stuff like that. But oh no, not at all. No surprise. Mackenzie Abelson, Caden King on defense for Cass. They win the face-off and immediately take control of the puck. King on the boards. Looking for an outlet pass, maybe a shot. Feeds over to Mackenzie Abelson. Shot. Wide of the net. Hard shot. Comes back down. King keeps it in. Eagles fight for it down low. Looks like Mortimer. Little shove. And another hit. And it's cleared out by the Eagles. And we have a penalty, Jim. It's going to be head contact. Mortimer got a little bit too aggressive there. And he's going to get 2 for head contact. That evens it up. We're going to play some 4-on-4 hockey for the better part of a minute 27. 8:45 left in the first period. Shots 3-2 in favor of the CASS Huskies. Kate Mortimer take the face-off. Looks to be against Caleb Rainville. Mortimer wins the face-off. We'll have a battle down low. Sorry, Mason Mortimer with the penalty. It's cleared out. We got a foot race for the puck. Kane Mortimer goes in deep, but it's going to get called for the icing.
4-on-4 hockey, a little extra space. Like I said, they keep mentioning a lot of skill out there, so it's good for both teams, I think. 1 minute 10 of 4-on-4 hockey, and then then there'll be a 33-second power play, right, Phil?
Yes. Mortimer with another face-off win. It's immediately picked up by the CASS defense and dumped out. It's going to go for icing. Well, we went from one extreme to the other where it was just back and forth. People having the puck for very little time, just back and forth, to 2 or 3 icings and a couple stoppages of play. Mortimer takes the face-off again. Kept in at the point and just knocked out by Spencer Osborne. Brunet tries to feed it across to his defensive partner. Picked up by Demers. Back to Brunet. Brunet gets it up to Rainville. Osborne takes it, gives it to Mortimer. Mortimer. Sorry, that was Caden King. Brunet. Up to Rainville. He misses the play and picked up by Mackenzie Abelson. Feeds it over to King. King all the way up to Osborne. He's got a little bit of room, but couldn't control the puck. Osborne has the puck down low, and he's got no CASS Huskies to help him out. It's him and 3 Eagles. Here come the troops. Puck goes in the corner. Stopped by Pernis. He can't control it. And here comes Rainville. He's got a little bit of speed. He's got Lacroix with him. Rainville goes in a little bit deep, looking for a defenseman to pass to. They made a line change. There was nobody there. Tries to get it out front. No play of there. Pernis takes the puck. Feeds it back out. Stopped by Brunet, and he's going to wait for his team to change. Here come the Eagles. Cross the red line. Looks like Paulquin. He doesn't get anywhere. And it goes in deep. Eagles control the puck. Paulquin has the puck. Sends it over to his partner, Jutra. He gets it to Langlois. No control there, and CASS takes over. They lose it, and it goes back and forth. Here come the Eagles. Cross neutral zone. They dump it in, and they're going to go for a line change. CASS takes it, and here come the Huskies. Mortimer tries to do it himself. Still has the puck, goes out to Pernis. Pernis takes a shot. Save. Tries to wrap around. No. And looks like Mark Propilio blows it dead. Looks like the net's off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my job's done. Tony Bonifero is here to finish the game. Wait. All right. He's going to let me finish the first. Jim, it's fine.
We're gonna have a fan poll after if they want Bono back or not. Yeah. So
he's got more experience.
Yeah. Doing a fine job, Phil. So
Samer falls on the puck. There's a battle down low. Looks like Jutra takes the puck, gets it out to the forward. They try to take it in. CASS takes over. It's a back and forth game.
Good game so far, though, Phil. I'm enjoying it. I don't know if, like I said earlier, if it's the setting here at the Rhodes, but it's been nice and nice, clean game. Nice to watch.
Yep. Nice pick by, looks like Caden King. King's going to take the puck and go on a little rush. Gets it over to Mortimer. Mortimer on the backhand, tries to feed it over to King. He can't get it to him, and the Eagles break out. Looks like Paulquin shoots it wide of the net. And here comes Caden King again. King tries to get it across to Mortimer. He can't catch up with the puck. And Lebois will control it for the Eagles. The ball off the glass. Out and down the ice. Icing is waved off.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Polk went down low. Our apologies to anybody listening in the Val Caron area. You have a third-generation Italian trying French names.
Yeah, we tried that yesterday, too. We went with the Les Aigles de la Raison yesterday, too. And they said I was perfect,
I haven't had French since grade 11.
Yeah.
Nice little hit by Brunet.
French fries from Wendy's.
French fries from Wendy's, yes. And the Eagles break out, cross the red line. Here comes Barassa. Just missed on a hit. Nice save by Ty Greco. He's been money for the CASS Huskies all.
Good show of speed there by Barassa.
Boy, nice little burst of speed.
Flying down that wing. He's got a lower center of gravity when he goes down that ice. I said yesterday he looks like a running back. He's an impressive player.
Lauzon with the faceoff, wins it, gets it back to the D. Lebois gets it down deep. Back up to Lebois. It's kicked out, and here come Huskies. Osborne with a 2-on-1, takes a shot, wide of the net. Comes all the way out, and here come the Eagles. Lauzon misses the puck, and the Eagles clear it. Eagles with the regroup, get it up. Back down. In front of Greco, backhand. He kicks it away easily. Back to the point, shot, wide of the net.
Greco's solid today. When he settles in, he can be really dangerous. So.
Yep. If he gets comfortable, watch out.
Yeah, and he's getting there. So, I mean, he's always solid, but he looks really on his game today.
Bernard gets it to his defensive partner. Back up to Demers. Demers can't handle it. Oh, little miscue by Cass. Demers picks up the puck, but Cass regains control. Caden King comes through, gets it up to his forwards. They dump it in. And Lebois logging a ton of ice time this first period. Well, puck comes out from behind the net. Bernard says he's not going to have any of that. Stops the play, allows teams to make change. 3:21 left in the first period.
So the winner advances to tonight's final against the St. Mary's Knights. One thing I don't know, Phil, and I'm going to get Jay to find out for us, is what happens if they tie. So
I'm not sure if there's...
I don't know what the tiebreakers are and who
there.
holds the tiebreakers, but we'll try and find that out. I think Bono's going to go look it up right now.
Remy Gentry has been here all weekend for our question.
Yeah, and he'll know the answer to that question, so we'll find that out for you guys.
Mortimer
probably the teams know too. So
we got to scramble out in front. Mortimer takes it for Cass. Mortimer, nice little skill on him. I've watched him all season.
Yeah, all three Mortimers, especially in the first game last night, they were fantastic. They can all play.
Yep. Puck goes behind the net. Unofficially, shots 4-3 in favor of the Eagles. Here comes Rainville. Nobody with him. Takes a shot. Blocked off the hand of the Cass defender. He's feeling that. That was Gregory. Nice little play. But the Eagles take over with the shot. Nice save by Ty Greco.
Both goalies solid early.
Yep.
Well, it looks like goals are going to be hard to come by today as the clock keeps ticking.
Let's see who blinks first.
Yeah. And, that could be a big momentum swing. That first goal is always really big. So.
Face off to the right of Greco, comes back to the defense. They can't clear it, and out comes Cass. Nick Burness, nice little burst of speed. He's got Osborne, shot, scores! What a beautiful play. Nick Burness starts that on the blue line with the nice block.
Yeah, those are two guys I had mentioned earlier I thought were been outstanding all weekend, Burness and Osborne, and they hook up to get a huge goal for Cass, and they take a 1-0 lead with 2:11 left in the first period.
Burness, textbook style, takes it in deep, wide, draws the defense over, feeds it to Osborne. All he did was tap it in. 1-0 CASS Huskies.
Yeah, and Blake Bernard had no chance on that one. Just a nice play all around, and CASS Huskies take a big lead, and if they can hold on and get that lead a little bigger, it's gonna be tough to beat Greco today. So we'll see what happens.
Osborne down low.
By number 19, Spencer Osborne, assisted by number 12, Nick Burness. Time of the goal, 2:11. That's Osborne from Burness.
Just as we said, Osborne from Burness, no secondary assist. And here come the Eagles. Dump it in. Cass is starting to control the play. They're making the better
they
plays
really
right
are.
now.
You're right.
Lebois tries to get it out. Again, stopped by Cass. Wildman hit on the boards. We got penalties coming. Mark Porpelia
Yeah, so our
calling a head contact penalty.
Our Northern Ontario Adventures Muskie Charters goal scoring play was Osborne, his second goal of the tournament from Nick Pernis, who gets the second assist of the tournament. And good start for Cass. They're starting to play well. And now they're going to the power play as number 6, Eric Frappier.
He goes for two for head contact.
Yeah, for head contact. So big opportunity
He just
for
got
Cass.
a little overzealous there in the corner. And
Yeah, nothing malicious. And now Cass has a chance to stretch their lead. Now,
As a penalty to number 6, Frappier, 2 minutes for head contact. Time of the penalty,
Ty's got to play that.
1:22.
Here comes Caden King. King feeds it clear across to Mortimer. Mortimer's got King on the far side. Takes a shot. All off the side of the net. Mortimer down low. Looking for a pass. He puts it on the back of the net. We got 1 minute remaining in the first period. Looks like Brunet. He tries to chip it out. Nice play to be kept in by Caden King. Oh! 3 coaches and our staff, Bob Davies, our staff photographer, almost got taken out by that. Nice shot by Brunet, though.
yeah, he missed, though. If he was trying to hit the ball, he
missed.
missed. So I guess it's not a good shot.
Little smile on his face, too, at the end of that.
46 seconds left in the period. 1:24 in the power play. Still 1-0 for Cass.
Eagles win the faceoff. Defenseman wasn't there. Picked up by Somad. He tries to clear it out, but it's stopped by Mackenzie Abelson. Brunet tries to dump it out, and it's stopped. Mortimer gets over to Abelson, takes a shot. Blocked by Barassa. Oh, we got no penalty.
Could have been another call.
I thought he was going to call it.
Good no call, I think.
No, yep, I agree. But Eagles struggling to get the puck out of their own end. They can't even hold on to the puck. The puck's bouncing all over the place right now.
So with 15 seconds left in the period, Phil, I'm going to ask you a question as a St. Mary's Knight parent. I'm not saying who's going to win this game, but you got to think that the CASS Huskies are a scary team. Don't you think so?
I'm telling you, they're the feel-good story like I've been saying of the year. They can beat any team at any
Absolutely.
point.
That's what I think, too.
We struggled with Core all year, and they handled them pretty easy.
Yeah.
There's no other way to put it. They can beat any team they've got a 50% chance, 50-60% chance of winning any game they're in, just depending on how the other teams are playing.
I agree.
That's the first period, sir.
And that's the way we feel too. And the thing is with CASS is they got a goalie like Greco. He can steal a game anytime. And I mean, St. Mary's obviously is strong in that with Travis Johnson
St.
too.
Mary's strength is they have the speed and
they have
the
a little
kids
more
who can
depth
skate. And they have a little bit more depth. But this CASS team and Greco, and this is no detriment to the rest of the kids on that team. Greco can steal the game by himself.
Absolutely.
And all you have to do is get these kids frustrated, and they're a little bit tighter on their sticks. They get a goal, and then they're off to the races.
Definitely, and I'm not selling the Horizon Eagles short because they definitely have an excellent chance to come back and win this game. They're a good team too. I'm just we're talking about CASS because we know them locally and we know a lot of kids on that team.
Yes.
And I've said all along, and I actually said last night I was disappointed with CASS's performance.
Yeah.
I get it. I didn't think so. And they looked they got defeated early. Like I said, they got the one lucky bounce goal, and then Greco was really on. And then later, and there wasn't Greco after. There was a lot of tap-ins, a lot of 2-on-0s. Yeah. So the team just kind of folded up, and I think Coach Good would agree with that assessment. I would think. I haven't had a chance to talk to him.
I asked my son, Jacob, do you care who you play? Because you'll probably play the winner. He goes, doesn't matter. Either way, it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game either way.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt. There's a lot of skill on both these teams. Nothing's a given, so it's going to be a good final.
Second period underway.
Game here too.
33 seconds left in the Eagles penalty. For those of you who are wondering, just a little bit of trivia for you. These two ice surfaces, this ice surface is the same size as the GFL Memorial Gardens. People were wondering, they were talking that they're on a smaller ice surface. No, it's just the surrounding area that's smaller.
Yeah, it makes it look smaller too. Right?
These ice surfaces are the same size. If anybody questions that, they had the measurements done for the U17 Hockey Canada Championships here a couple of years ago. So we're on the exact same ice surface, so there's no more room for these kids to play or no benefit either way.
Yeah, and I don't think a bigger ice surface benefits anybody really. Anyways, I think all the teams have lots of skill. I think it's pretty even no matter where they play. I think the one team that's a little more physical than everyone else is Confederation. So
yes,
we'll see them next game.
All right, here we go. Penalty is over. Beautiful penalty kill. The latter half of that. Caden King chips up the boards. Here comes Mortimer. Or sorry, that's not Mortimer. That's that is Austin Mortimer. My mistake.
Told you when in doubt.
When in doubt. Eagles take it over. They go behind Bernard. Chip it up. Here comes Demers. Demers, 2 defensemen, splits him. Save by Ty Greco. Shots in the first period were 5-5.
Yeah, our shots on goal, 5-5 in the first period, brought to you by Lakeway Trucking. Once again, we thank all our sponsors. We really appreciate your support.
Face off to the left of Ty Greco. Oh, Tony Greco's next to me. Or Tony Bonifero. He's next to me, so I'm going to let him take over very shortly. Renee with the shot. Scores! Jim, I don't know. That looked like it was tipped.
Yeah, it looked like it was tipped. There was 3 bodies in front of Greco, and that's what I had said before the game, Phil. Get
it actually
bodies.
looked like it got tipped down.
Yeah, you get bodies in front of Greco, make it hard for him, and deflect it. I think it got tipped too.
We were just talking about the shot that Bernay has. He let that one fly. He didn't even look like he took a full slab shot, and in it goes.
No, it was a nice shot and a lot of traffic in front, and that's what you need to do here. So the next goal becomes
crucial
huge right now.
Eagles take over. They got a little bit of jump now. That didn't take long. Lacroix tries to get out in front. Saved by Ty Greco.
Maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, my job's here done. The next voice is the beautiful sound of Tony Bonifero.
I think the Eagles heard me and Phil talking about CASS in the finals, so they got a little mad and they went on and scored. I think that's exactly what happened, I think. Juan, did you find out the scenario if there's a tie?
I did. I apologize for being late. I'd like to thank Phil for filling in here. We went from the A team to the B team now with me coming in. So the overtime scenario here for today's game, because this is a semifinal game, we have 5-on-5 for 10 minutes, then 4-on-4 for 10 minutes. It's sudden death, obviously. And then it would be 3-on-3 for 5-minute intervals. So that's the overtime policy that we're gonna have if we have to get that far here today.
So they will go to overtime.
They will. There's no shootout in the overtime either, which is a good thing. So there is overtime, and there has to be a winner in this game.
Okay. And the scoring summary there was for Horizon. It was Ben Lacroix, his 3rd goal of the tournament, assisted by number 7 Matthew Poliquin and number 15 Caleb Rainville.
The Eagles keep the pressure on. It's cleared there by the Huskies, just out of the reach of Jutras. Nice forecheck there by Mortimer. CASS regains control to the point. Hard shot there. Nice save. And the puck is kept in at the line. Good work at the line by the CASS. Kane Mortimer with it. Kane Mortimer, who had an outstanding game yesterday, looking to keep his strong play going here for the Huskies. Here come the Eagles. Caden King with a nice play. Puck's just lifted up. I think they called that it hit the mesh at the 12:04 mark here of the second period of play. We have a 1-1 hockey game. When I went over to ask about the overtime rules, it was the ladies were actually just looking it up, so it was perfect timing because they were wondering the same thing about what to do. So
perfect, because I thought it would stay tied as a round robin game, but the fact that it's the overtime is that's the best scenario, I think.
That's right, I agree. And I talked to Ty Greco's parents, walking over. Oh, there's a shot! They score! The Eagles make no mistake there. I'm not sure if that was a pass over, Jim, that got deflected or what happened there, but
that was a funny bounce there. And
number 12, Cameron Mundy, puts the Eagles ahead 2-1 here this morning.
Boy, you look at the CASS players on the ice. It looks like they just lost in overtime. They look really rejected. A lot of game left, guys. Just get it back together. Let's see. They got to take this momentum back.
I was saying that Ty Greco's parents were happy there was no overtime, or sorry, that there was no shootout to decide the
goalie parents
decide this having a goalie parent. Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Ty's good at it. So.
Oh yeah. In go the Eagles. Bourassa still with it. It's kept in at the point. Bourassa dumps it down low, centered in front again. It's taken there by Mortimer. Kane Mortimer puts the puck across to Smith. Smith unable to corral the pass, and here's the headman pass. It's taken by Greco. 11:10 to go here in the second period of play.
And number 15,
you got the scoring summary there, Jim?
17, Bryce Brunette.
Yeah, it looks like on the first goal, we're changing the assist from Rainville to Brunet. And the last goal was 12, Cameron Mundy. He got that goal. So
Demers with a shot there. Nice save by Greco.
Horizon really taking over the game right now.
Again, it's a depth thing. You know, with CASS, it seems like they just don't have the numbers.
And they struggled in the second period last night, too.
I'm not sure if you guys talked about it. I noticed they got one extra player on the bench. I'm not sure who the extra player is here tonight, or this morning. But yeah, that should help CASS for sure. You're right, though, Jim. Yesterday was the second period when CASS kind of fell up, all right?
Yeah, they got to get some bounce back from goals. They didn't do it. They didn't do it last night. They're going to have to do it now. Down 2-1. It's still a good game, and Horizon's a really good team. So
puck comes out. It's on the stick of Mortimer. Mortimer with a shot on goal. Nice save there. There's a battle for it. It's centered in front. Mortimer with it. Mortimer puts it behind the net. King tries to keep it in at the point. Demers picks it up. Demers with it. Circles behind his own net. Chips it up the boards to Lacroix. Lacroix up to Brunet. Brunet with it. Brunet with that cannon of a shot. Makes a nice move with the shot there. Nice save by Greco. And it's cleared out of harm's way here by CASS as they just ice the puck with 9:44 to go here in the second period of play. Horizon with a 2-1 lead.
Certainly a different setting here in the John Rhodes Arena. It's kind of, an early morning game. It's got that early morning tournament game feel to it. I mean, it is what it is, but it really feels that way, Bono.
Oh, absolutely. You could tell, these morning games.
Yeah. It's been a fast game, though.
And here comes CASS. Austin Mortimer in. Austin Mortimer has the whole side off the post. Oh, you can see the whole side of that net was right there, and Austin Mortimer did not miss by much. And here comes Kane. Kane with a shot. Oh, that didn't miss by much either. It's kept in at the line. There's a battle for it there. And it's taken there by the Eagles. Eagles have the puck in their own end. Trying to clear the zone. They're able to get it out. And there's a race for it. It's taken there by Mortimer. Mason Mortimer. Puck's dumped in now to King. Caden King just dumps it out. And now on the stick of Cade Mortimer yet again. Mortimer's pass can't connect, and it's taken there by Jutras. Jutras just dumps it in deep with Caden King back at it. King just clears the zone, and there's a race for it here. Jutras, though, good skating defenseman, able to get there. Here comes Bourassa. Bourassa with a shot on goal. Greco with the save. Frappier centers it in front. On the stick of Bourassa, shot on goal. Oh, nice defensive play there. Great work by Caden King to get a stick on that and clear the puck.
Good forecheck.
Yeah, Mortimer with a great job there. Number 8. Isaac Wildman, with a nice forecheck. Back to the point. Shot there just wide by Abelson. It's kept in. Pernis now working hard down there in the corner, but it's taken by Bourassa. Bourassa just dumps it deep. Him and Abelson racing in there. Abelson tries to knock his man over. It goes up the boards. Battle for it there, Smith. Oh, good work by number 16, Cody Lozon. He's able to keep it in at the line. Cody Lozon has had a quietly solid tournament, Jim, for these Horizon Eagles, I feel.
Yeah, I agree. He's a good, solid player, lots of skill. I like this whole Horizon team. They're a nice team.
The winner of this team will obviously go on to face the St. Mary's Knights in the finals here tonight. So pretty significant game here. Both teams would love some revenge on the Knights, I'm sure. Or love for a chance at some revenge. As the puck's cleared here, and here comes CASS. Oh, what a pass that was. Smith in. Smith just misses. What a feed that was, though, by number 8, Isaac Wildman, to chip the puck over the stick of the defender, Brunet. And here comes the Eagles now. Mundy rubbed off the puck. And there it is again. Here we go again, 2-on-1. Here come the CASS Huskies. Shot on goal there. Nice save. CASS has had numerous opportunities here, but unable to finish. Shots on goal so far, 6-3 in favor of the Eagles. But CASS has had, I think they've missed 3 or 4 shots wide and haven't missed by much. So
Bono missed the coffee order. He's a little befuddled right now. So
well, there's Timbits in front of me, so I'm good.
Yeah.
If I win the Jeep, you can have it.
Is that Blake Bernard that's in net right now currently
Yes, it is,
for the Eagles? I assumed it would be after his performance yesterday.
Yeah,
he was solid
been,
play, goaltender.
And he's been solid today too.
Battle for it on the faceoff circle. It's dumped behind Bernard. The Eagles take it. It's dumped back in. Picked up there by Rainville. On the stick of Demers. Demers with it. Demers over to Samir. On the stick of Rainville. Rainville circles. We saw yesterday what Caleb Rainville can do if he gets any space at all. So we got to keep an eye out on him.
Yeah, he can fly.
Here, Jim, you talk for a second. I'm going to have a Timbit.
Good game, good pace of the game so far. It's to be expected. NOSSA semifinal. You lose, your season's over. No one ever wants that. So it's been a really good game, really even. Bill, what do you got for shots on net so far?
6-3.
Yeah.
Big hit behind the net there by Nick Pernis. Yeah, Pernis has had an outstanding couple games as well. One thing, when I was over getting the information about the overtime, I had to walk behind the Eagles bench, and they were down 1-0, and it was neat to hear their coaches. Their coaches were positive. They were upbeat, trying to keep the guys loose. There was absolutely no panic being down 1-0. And within a matter of a couple of minutes, they're right back in this hockey game, and now they have the lead. So outstanding job by the coaches of the Huskies to, keep things positive and to keep things on, just to keep things open and know that they were still in this game regardless of the fact
French
they
to
were
their players, Bono, out of curiosity?
I was shocked that they did not.
No, they didn't. I thought they would. I thought I heard them speaking French last night. That's the reason I asked. I know it sounds like a stupid question, but I was curious.
But no, they. I'm sure they do. But when I was walking by, it was 100%. They were.
Maybe they were showing off for you.
Yeah. That's funny you say that, Jim, because on this icing call, I remember when the under-17 championships were here a couple years back, and they had the Russian teams and the, obviously teams from Russia, Finland, Sweden. It was fun sitting over there listening to them talk because, you don't know what they're saying to their kids.
So they're making fun of you, right?
Yeah. You're wondering, you're like, oh, are they just making fun of us or what? But it was face off here to the right of Greco. It's picked up here. Back to the point. Brunet with that nice shot. Nice stop by Greco. He comes out, cuts down the angle beautifully. Kane Mortimer continues his strong play. Able to chip the puck out there. Oh, big hit there. Oh, you might see 2 penalties here.
I don't think he called the first one. Though.
No, he did.
Did they? Yeah.
This ref called the first one. This ref called the second one. Brunet, though. Brunet's right there trying to make sure that the player's okay. You know what? We've watched Brunet quite a bit throughout this tournament. And he's a big physical player, but that, you know, I don't think he's a dirty player at all.
No.
And I just think that was
I agree.
an unfortunate play there along the boards. And, you know, and even afterwards, Brunet was clear that he felt bad about it as he stopped and make sure that Austin was okay.
It
And
looks like Austin Mortimer's okay.
Yeah.
Though. He gets up a little slow, but now the coaches don't like to call, but those are pretty obvious penalties. Both of them were really obvious penalties. They'll be lucky if they get. I didn't think they called the first one either.
no, the first one, the ref over here definitely called
There's
it.
2 guys in the box. To me, honestly,
I didn't think the first one was all that bad, but the second one.
The first one was a headshot. I'm actually surprised that none of them are 4-minute penalties. I'm surprised that they're both 2-minute penalties. They're definitely were penalties. There's no doubt about that. So it's going to be 5-on-3 for 2 minutes, and
Huge
that's
opportunity.
That's huge for CASS with their skill. The chance to. I'm actually surprised that they're arguing these penalties. I thought they were 2 obvious penalties. But
Yeah, if you look at the CASS coaches, they're actually questioning as to why it's not a major penalty.
yeah, so you got both sides going on here.
Number 17.
I actually don't mind the call by the officials. You know, if they were 2 penalties, you have a 5-on-3 already.
Interference. On the penalty.
Oh, that's why they called interference, because he didn't have the puck. So
Yeah, it's the first penalty they called interference. They didn't call the headshot, so I thought it was more of a headshot myself. But
yeah,
that's what the coaches were. That's what the coaches were arguing. They were saying he had the puck, so I think they're arguing the initial interference penalty.
we kind of talked about that a little bit yesterday, Jim. I mean, hockey has definitely changed since from when we were kids. You know, I can't remember the last time I've seen a big hit in a hockey game and a penalty hasn't been called on it. You know, it's just a different game. Trying to keep these kids safe, and I understand that.
And I see the Horizon coach there, who seems like a good guy. I heard him talking yesterday. He patted the ref on the back, saying thanks for the explanation. So they're just trying to find out what happened. I'm not necessarily arguing.
Yeah, absolutely. Huge opportunity here, though. You know, needless to say, for the CASS Huskies, as there's a battle for it there. Great work by number 9, Burasa, and 19, Samir. Outstanding work.
Yeah, this is a big point in the game right now.
Little update here from the AA NOSSA tournament in Sudbury. The Cora Colts are up 2-0 versus Llewellyn early on here in their game this morning. So bodes well for the Sault Ste. Marie team. As the Eagles are able to clear, you have to think that CASS needs some sort of momentum here if they're going to get back in this game. And
yeah,
I feel like they just need a spark. They just need something to lift them. Caden King, beautiful pass over to Mortimer. Mortimer, shot on goal. Nice save there. Back on the stick of King. King with it. King to Mortimer. Mortimer circles. Mortimer into the corner. Abelson with it now. Abelson, who can shoot that puck. Puts it back to Mortimer. Mortimer puts it in front onto the stick of Mason Mortimer. Abelson now. Abelson at the point. 55 seconds to go in the 2-man advantage. Puck on the stick of Kane. Mortimer. Kane. Over to King. King with a shot. Nice save there. No one in front of the net, so easy save there for Bernard. You're not going to beat him, straight up very often. So,
good penalty killing by the Eagles too. They keep everything onto the outside. CASS is patient, but they just can't get that perfect shot off.
King with it. Over to Abelson. Abelson just fans on that shot, barely. And the Eagles are able to clear. Our crack statistician here has CASS with 5 shots that have missed the net, that have gone over the net or wide here so far in this period. So they need to hit. Oh, what a shot there by King. Nice save again. King had all day there. And 10 seconds to go in the 2-man advantage.
Tough to score when you don't hit the net.
Yeah.
That's my hockey expertise for the day.
That's why you're here, Jim.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Abelson comes in, one last rush. Abelson, what a move! Oh, and what a stop and goal! Unbelievable. I'm not sure how that went in, but Kane Mortimer with a terrific second and third effort. Unbelievable play by Kane Mortimer to put it home, and Bernard just looks up like, how did that even get past me? So with 2:36 to go in the second period, the CASS Huskies tie the game 2-2.
Huge goal, and they weren't power play goals. They were after the penalties expired. So huge goal, tied it up at 2-2, and 2:36 left in the second.
Yeah, that was. I'm not sure how that went in, but I thought that Bernard made a terrific first save, but Mortimer able to stick with it. And here comes Samir. Samir around Mortimer. Samir centers it in front. Oh, what a hit that was. Big hit there by number 15, Mason Mortimer.
So the scoring play forecast, the Northern Ontario Adventure Muskie Charters scoring summary is Kane Mortimer scoring the goal, assisted by number 4, Mac Abelson, and number 1, Tyler Greco gets an assist.
Wow, goalie assist, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With that, Greco leads all goalies in points this tournament.
Yes, yeah, I'm positive he does.
Yeah. And here comes Rainville, Caleb Rainville, who's had a terrific tournament again. We've seen his speed and we've seen his skill on display repeatedly as Samir takes the puck here. Samir chips it up, and it's kept in at the line by Wildman. Wildman's had a solid second period. I didn't see much of the first, but he's had a solid second period here so far. Big hit there by Prunus. And here come the Eagles. The Eagles take it. Rainville with it. Rainville centers it in front. Nice move. Oh, what a defensive play that was. Great play there by Smith to knock that puck away. And King with it. King over to Mortimer. 1:17 to go here in the second period of play. We have a 2-2 hockey game. And out comes Caden King. Caden King tries to make a move, unable to get around Trache. And the puck's cleared, and we're going to have an icing call and a face-off here to the left of Bernard with 1:03 remaining in the second period of play. The winner of this game will face the St. Mary's Knights in the finals tonight, 7 p.m. here from the John Rhodes. Backhander there. The puck sits in front. Oh, and it thrown out of harm's way. Kane Mortimer with it. He's grinding down there in the corner. There's a battle for it along the boards. Puck flips up in the air. Oh, and what a play. What a skilled play that was to even get a stick on that. And it's dumped back in by number 11, Austin Mortimer. And Bernard just holds on to the puck with 33 seconds to go in the second period of play. The face-off will be to the right of Bernard. Shots on goal are 9-8 this period in favor of Laurizon. Oh, nice move off the face-off. What a pass!